Today, a D.C. Council committee approved a massive public safety bill in response to the soaring crime we saw last year.
7 News is on your side, pressing lawmakers about the apparent change in attitudes towards certain measures. Our Christian Flores joins us live now in Northwest. And Christian, Council moved quickly to advance this legislation.
Yeah, it took the committee less than an hour to approve this bill. It includes harsher penalties for certain crimes, but also some measures that serve as a drastic change in course from a major public safety proposal exactly a year ago.
Aye. With that, the ayes have it.
And now the D.C. Council is one step closer to a major overhaul of public safety laws in the district. The Secure D.C. Omnibus Amendment Act of 2024 increases maximum sentences for some gun crimes, makes it easier to charge someone accused of retail theft of a felony, and allows judges to hold suspects accused of carjacking and other violent crimes in jail until their trial.
What we ended up with today is a package of over 100 interventions that are targeted to improve public safety and make D.C. residents more secure.
The ACLU of D.C. raised concerns about how quickly council's moving on this bill.
We are very concerned about the drug-free zones, very concerned, especially after what D.C. and this council has gone through with Congress around the policing reform changes. Those are being rolled back.
Today's committee approval comes exactly 1 year after the council voted to override Mayor Bowser's veto of the revised criminal code.
Critics came out against the revised criminal code, pointing to stuff like it would reduce the maximum sentence for certain violent crimes like carjacking. This, obviously, you mentioned, would target carjacking, make harsher penalties. Why the drastic change in tone here?
Look, as a lawmaker, I have a responsibility to respond to what we're seeing in the District of Columbia right now, and that's what Secure DC aims to do, to prevent crime, to hold perpetrators of crime accountable, and to improve government coordination, and needing to shift direction and ensure that we have a safer and more secure city.
In recent months, restaurants have publicly pointed to crime as reasons for leaving D.C.
They just went through and sort of cleaned us out where they thought they could get something for it.
Including the Pursuit Wine Bar and Kitchen, which is in councilmember Charles Allen's ward.
What do you say to the businesses and maybe other crews who say this is just too little too late?
When I sat down with a lot of my local businesses that had suffered burglaries and break-ins, that's why my legislation expands our security camera program to make sure that businesses can benefit from these types of efforts. It's an important part of what this legislation is going to do.
Now, the bill still needs approval from the full council before it becomes law. Public Safety Committee Chair Brooke Pinto says she's aiming to get this bill in front of the full council for discussion and a possible first vote next Tuesday. Reporting live at the John A. Wilson Building, Christian Flores, 7 News.